Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark, Sarah, and JC. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
And today's show is brought to you by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's.
We have the pleasure of being joined in studio today by Salt and Light Community Center's founder and CEO, Darlene Conant. Good morning, Darlene.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
How are you?
I am doing fantastic.
Excellent.
It's Christmas week.
It is Christmas week. And Salt and Light Secretary and Administrative Advisor Gisele Guerrette. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Doing awesome.
Good morning. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. It feels good to be back.
It's great to have you back.
It's nice to see you folks.
We are going to be talking all about Salt and Light Community Center and a whole lot more coming up here in just a bit. But before we get there, let's take a look at some headlines for Monday, December 22nd.
Senator Susan Collins sent a letter to Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem calling on the Coast Guard to immediately abandon a policy change that made certain displays such as swastikas and nooses no longer classified as hate symbols. The Coast Guard has implemented a policy that downgrades them from hate symbols to, quote, potentially divisive.
I'm at a loss for words.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, I don't know what to say either.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah.
We should just move on.
Yeah.
Indeed.
An executive order by the Trump administration has reclassified cannabis to a Schedule III drug. The lower classification means the potential health benefits can now be tested and researched at the federal level. The DEA now classifies cannabis as having a moderate to low potential for physical and psychological dependence and recognizes its medical use. Recreational cannabis remains legal in Maine and illegal at the federal level.
The Lewiston Police Department announced that Officer Faith Robillard and Officer Theodore Doyle graduated from the Maine Criminal Justice Academy. They will begin their 12-week field training program this week.
The City of Auburn is reminding residents that Auburn Hall will be closed at 11 a.m. on Christmas Eve. Many city services are available online at auburnmaine.gov.
And if you haven't registered your dog yet, you have until the end of the year, so get in there and do it. Otherwise, you get fined once January 1st hits.
I think it's a $25 fine.
Yeah, it's $6 to register your altered or neutered animal, so it becomes $31 on January 1st. So maybe just do it now.
Yeah,
do it now.
Good idea.
Now it's time for the weather.
Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love. Sunny and cold today. We'll have a high of 25 and a low of only 18, and it will be cloudy with some afternoon snow tomorrow. High of 31, low of 19, and early morning snow will give way to cloudy skies on Wednesday with highs in the 30s. Hopefully the clouds will clear out so Santa and his reindeer can see okay. They don't need Rudolph.
In sports, the Patriots have clinched a playoff spot for the first time since 2021. The Pats came back from an 11-point fourth-quarter deficit and scored 15 unanswered points to beat the Baltimore Ravens 28-24. Drake May was 31 of 44 for 380 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Pats will visit the lowly New York Jets on Sunday afternoon. The Bruins lost to the Ottawa Senators 6-2 last night. The Bruins, well, they kind of stink again.
That was brutal last night. It was not
sad.
It was not Corpusola's fault either.
It was borderline unwatchable.
Yeah.
Boston has lost 3 straight and will host the Montreal Canadiens tomorrow night. The Celtics host the Indiana Pacers tonight at 7:30. The Red Sox traded for 33-year-old St. Louis Cardinals first baseman Wilson Contreras. The 3-time All-Star was acquired for starting pitcher Hunter Dobbins and 2 prospects.
Is that a good trade?
That's a very good trade.
Okay.
The Sox need help at first base. After splitting a pair of games with the New Jersey Titans, the Maine Nordiques enter the holiday break in 3rd place in the NAHL East Division, 1 point behind second place Rochester. The Nords return to action on January 2nd and 3rd when they visit the Hat Tricks in Danbury, Connecticut. The Lewiston Maniacs lost a pair of games over the weekend and head into the break in 1st place in the New England North Division. Lewiston will visit the Northern Maine Pioneers on January 7th. And Central Maine Community College men's basketball beat number 1 ranked Vermont State Randolph 79-74 on Saturday. The Mustangs improved to 15-5 on the season and a perfect 9-0 in the Yankee Small College Conference. They are back in action on January 9th.
They're not too shabby a team, eh?
They're pretty good this year. It's looking good for the Mustangs.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is
Sweeping!
the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. Can we start off with the famous comedian?
Let's do it.
Nick Gordon.
Happy birthday, Nicholas.
Nicholas Gordon is 46 today. Happy birthday, Nick.
Aw. Singer Meghan Trainor is 32 years old today. She was the one that was all about that bass.
Yes, she was. And then she lost all that bass.
She lost the bass?
She lost all that bass.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How did she lose all the bass?
I don't know. Diet and exercise?
Oh, that bass. All right. Let's see. Heather Donahue, 52 years old. She starred in The Blair Witch Project, a movie where we all became familiar with the inner workings of her nose.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that came out in 1999.
Yeah.
She retired from acting in 2008 and became a medical cannabis grower. Bernadette Stannis, 72 years old today. She played Thelma on Good Times.
Oh.
Yeah, she's constantly feuding with her brother, Mr. Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Right? Yeah. And rounding out FPBs for December the 22nd is legendary television anchor Diane Sawyer, who is 80 years old today. She has anchored ABC World News Tonight, Good Morning America, 2020, and Prime Time while at ABC News. She was also the first female correspondent on 60 Minutes. Prior to her journalism career, she was a member of the U.S. President Richard Nixon's White House staff and assisted in his post-presidency memoirs.
That's awesome. She's a intelligent lady.
She's a treasure.
Yeah.
What you got?
Ralph Fiennes.
All right.
Do you know who Ralph Fiennes is? Probably not, because you don't watch Harry Potter,
This is true.
which troubles me to no end. Ralph Fiennes is 63 today. He's been in a ton of really great movies. The English Patient, which I think he was nominated for an Academy Award for that.
Okay.
He was also in Grand Budapest Hotel, but he's probably best known for playing Lord Voldemort
Oh!
in all the Harry Potter movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Giselle's all over it.
Yeah. Which is crazy because he's an extremely handsome man. And then to see him in that makeup and looking so creepy. Ugh. Anyway,
All right.
Ralph Fiennes.
He has nose issues, right?
He has
Voldemort?
nose issues
Got
as
some-
Voldemort.
Got some sinus issues.
Well, he blended his body with a snake, so
Oh, no!
that's sort of why that is. I
Who would do
guess.
that?
I know. When you want to save your soul into a million different pieces, that's what you do.
Man, I wish all this made sense to me.
I know. It's too
I don't
bad you
even
don't
know
read
what
the
you're
books.
talking about. Yeah.
He doesn't read the books. He doesn't watch the movies.
No.
I don't know.
Are we fighting right now?
No.
We've been in a fight about this for a very long time.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh,
JC, you might have to break us up later.
unrelated. Unrelated. I watched the worst Christmas movie, and I thought of you
What?
this weekend. It's called The Dog That Saved Christmas. The dog's voiced by Mario Lopez. I put the movie on for our dog to keep him out of the kitchen while we were making cookies.
Yeah.
He did not enjoy the movie at all.
Aw.
But it was truly one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. And I thought of you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Well, that's a relatively old movie.
The Dog That Saved Christmas?
It came out in 2009.
Yeah, it was pretty old. Dean Cain was the bad guy.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was basically Home Alone, but a dog.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Those are your FPBs. Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
Gosh, I love that song. I love it.
What's not to love about
It's so good.
It's a banger.
In 1998, 27 years ago, a unit of RJR Nabisco pled guilty to attempting to smuggle cigarettes into Canada.
Oh, Nabisco.
How dare they?
Wow.
How dare they?
Those Canadians do like their
Hey,
smokes.
the French love their smokes.
They sure do.
In 1974, 51 years ago, Phil Esposito of Boston fame became the 6th NHLer to score 500 goals.
One of the best to ever do it.
Who'd he play for?
He played for the Boston Bruins.
Oh, yeah.
Won a couple of Stanley Cups with them, too.
Yeah, he did. In 1956, 69 years ago, Kolo, the first gorilla to be born in captivity, was born at the Columbus, Ohio Zoo. Oh,
Kolo.
Nice. In 1943, 82 years ago, sporting goods manufacturers received permission to use synthetic rubber for the core of baseballs.
And the game was never the same. Ball was flying out of the park at a record rate.
Yeah.
Oh.
'Cause
Bouncing everywhere.
yeah, bouncing everywhere.
Boing, boing.
Boing. In 1939, 86 years ago, Gloria Jacobs became the first girl to hold a world pistol record when she shot 299 out of a possible 300 points. She was only 17 years old at the time.
Do not mess with Gloria
Don't
Jacobs.
mess with Gloria Jacobs.
You'll be spackling holes in your body.
Yeah. And in 1895, 130 years ago, German physicist Wilhelm Röntgen made the first X-ray of his wife's hand.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool, right?
What a great volunteer.
I know. She didn't know what was going to happen, but she trusted Wilhelm.
Yeah. I wonder if he covered his body in lead and then was like, don't worry, everything's fine.
No.
She's watching him like,
He goes into a different room,
Yeah.
shuts the door, locks it. Don't worry, honey.
everything's good.
Yeah.
It's all good. And festively, in 1882, 143 years ago, the first string of Christmas tree lights was created by Thomas Edison.
Aww.
And for the first time, people could sleep at night because their trees didn't catch fire. They was putting candles on them before that. Can you imagine putting a candle on your Christmas tree?
Well, people still do that.
People are not smart enough to know.
They're electric now.
That's true.
Oh, my God.
That's true.
All right.
We're not lighting trees on fire anymore.
Mostly.
Those are your FPBs and OTDs for December the 22nd.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Hi, it's Donna Harris from Phoenix No Limits Karate here with your daily safety tip. Never approach your vehicle if there's anyone near it. Go back into the store and ask management to escort you. Let's all do our best to keep our community safe.
Dirigo Federal Credit Union is proud to call Lewiston Auburn home. Whether you're buying a house, saving for the future, or growing your business, we're here for you, right where you live. Visit dirigofcu.com and feel the difference of a credit union that truly knows LA.
And now we shift focus fully to our guests in studio, Darlene and Gisele from Salt and Light Community Center. I know we want to talk about volunteer opportunities today and your new space, which I didn't believe you had the first time you were here.
We did not.
Yeah, so we're certainly going to talk about that. But before we do, Darlene, if you could just give us an overview of what Salt and Light Community Center is all about.
Gosh, it's so hard to give an overview because we're just about a little bit about everything, but we're really a community center. We started 5 years ago with no money and no building and no place. So we were founded on pillars: spiritual, emotional, physical, and financial health, and believing that all those components need to come together to be a healthy being. We started work saying, what can we do with no money and no building? So we started working in the park, which led us working with kids, which is still near and dear to our heart. So we would do things like story hours and kickballs and exercise classes and all kinds of stuff right in the park. From there, we were allowed to use the basement of a church for the last 4 years, and our programming grew a little bit to offer after-school enrichment and parenting groups and youth groups. And always the vision was to be much more than just servicing children, but with limited space and availability of that space, we were not able to do that. And in October of 24, I was out for a walk and saw the building that I thought would just be perfect for us. Kind of gasped and said, there it is. And we kind of got to work fundraising to be able to buy it. And God provided in big, big ways. And we were able to raise almost $500,000 in
in a very short period of time
in a very short period of time.
to buy 10,000 square foot of
Right.
building. That's
yeah,
crazy.
so we purchased our building in June. And last time we were here, we did not have that building. I think it was kind of, we were getting close to getting it. So now we are in our building and purchased it in June, and it took a long time. Repainted everything, redecorated everything. We have lots of space for lots of things, and thought we were ready to go in September, had the city come and found out there was a whole lot more we still had to do.
Oh.
So we had to change every outlet in the building. We had to add doors where doors weren't and change doors to go different directions and move rails out from the wall to be 2.5 inches instead of 2. So all of that took some time.
Yeah, this is real.
This is all real.
There's so many little things that
And
people
who knew
don't
that
even
toilet
know.
should flush on the left instead of the right instead of the left? But
Yeah.
now we know.
Who'd have known?
So
Really?
Yeah.
not all bathrooms, but if they're a certain size, I guess that's a real thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we have not had our occupancy, right? So we've
Right.
owned this building for
Getting
so
all
long,
these
but
little things taken
Obviously.
care
we
of.
haven't been able to open.
So the reality is last week we got our temporary occupancy permit
Yay.
and we're able to start. And now the vision of all we have wanted to be can become a work in process. So I'll just give you kind of a grand overview, and you really cannot understand our building unless you come to the building. We can tell you what's there, but until you see it and understand all that the potential is. So we invite people to come and see all that's there. But as you walk in the door, there's a kitchen where we will serve meals. We don't know how often yet, but we currently already feed our youth group every Wednesday and want to offer more. And we do have homeless visiting is quite regular to drop in for coffee and something warm. Off that is the chapel where we have a lot of groups meeting already. We have a Kairos group, which is a release from prison, reentry into the world group that meets on Thursday nights. We have a One Voice group that's kind of a community action, a lot of different organizations coming together to work in the community. On Saturday morning, we have worship on Sunday. Our thrift store is also going to be open on Saturdays. So our thrift store is a cute little place. We have just amazing donations coming in, and that's a great way that we can support our building and the work that we do. So we still do a lot of work with kids and want to grow that. We have work rental programs. Our kids make T-shirts for sale. T-shirts and sweatshirts. So that's something if your business is interested in having T-shirts or sweatshirts made. We have a group of kids that get paid to do that. And part of that program will be going through financial classes and doing other things. So
Oh, cool.
then we have rooms. We have music rooms and art rooms and fitness rooms and horticulture rooms and sewing rooms. And and we have 2 rooms that we have set aside that we want to fill with counselors. So those rooms would potentially be, again, income to support the building and the programming, but they're not filled yet. So for now, they'll maybe just be used for side rooms where someone needs a quiet space or something. That's kind of what we have to offer in our building, and all of that is kind of new. And as we feed our way through and help not only kids, but adults find passions and give them a place to connect in community. It takes people to open doors. So
You need people.
we need people to open doors. So a lot of the time, like for our youth programmings that are well established, we have lots of volunteers. But for things that are new, we're looking for volunteers to come in and teach art classes and teach music classes and cooking classes because nutrition is also one of the bases for our foundation. So those are all kinds of things that are new to come. And as we have volunteers, we'll offer the programming because we have lots of space to do that in.
I know it took longer than anticipated, but what was it like to see your vision become a reality?
It felt almost numbing, quite honestly. When the occupancy came in, I really just sat there and said, I don't know how to feel. Quite honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the excitement. There's this is reality. Saturday when we opened our doors and we had kids in the art room painting tables, literally. There was some paper, but I think they might have missed a lot of the paper. And we had kids playing ping pong, and we had kids in the kitchen playing Uno, and Santa in the other room, and people shopping. It was just this overwhelming sense of the vision is happening, and this building can make a difference. And we had people that came that day, that came yesterday to worship. So, kind of the expanding of that programming, and the reality is just, it's exciting and kind of awe-inspiring. When I walk around the building and just look, I'm so grateful.
You did it.
Yeah.
We did it. Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
We did it.
It sounds like such a nice community resource.
Yeah, that's what we want it to be.
Yeah.
And I'm learning new things all the time. Yesterday I was helping an immigrant with some immigration things, and I'm like, oh gosh, I have no experience here. Where's my resources?
How do I help?
So we made lots of phone calls and knew it was Sunday, but I said, well, at least our name will be in to talk on Monday. So there's always something new to say, how can we help our community? So
Yeah. I think people maybe don't even realize that they have a skill that would be helpful too.
there are just so many, A lady came in and donated hand-carved stamps the other day, and she's like, I could teach a class in this. I'm like, which could lead to so many other things and things you never think about. So, there's just so many options and so many things that we can do with them. We met with the people from the sexual assault prevention the other day, and they'll probably be coming in and doing some game time with kids and maybe some self-protection type of classes and stuff. So there's just so much,
Yeah, we've been fortunate to know Tricia Grant, who does human trafficking presentations, and she has spent time with Salt and Light kids a couple of years ago, but now a dear friend of hers who has published a book on human trafficking has donated some of her books to our library. So our library has now become like a resource for other people who need to understand or read anything that they need to just get on track and seek some guidance. But the kids are really Salt and Light kids are benefiting from not only the programming in the building, but they are very, very clear that the community center does not operate without donors. And they are really, really clear in understanding that it operates that way, right? That we're not just freely writing checks from taxpayer money, or the kids are really, really clear in knowing that. So they feel the gift and the blessings from having our doors open, just as we do as board members. They're really excited.
And Gisele, we were talking a little bit before we started recording the podcast that folks who visit Salt and Light are so moved and inspired that they're asking you about volunteer opportunities instead of the other way around. Right?
As I shared with you earlier, right, when you're managing a nonprofit, of course, money and volunteer hours is always something that we're looking for, right? Saturday, when we were open for the very first time, the doors swung open, place filled up. I personally was taking individuals on tours and people that I'd never seen before. So obviously we've been around for 5 years. We have a network of individuals that know us and that we know them. But on Saturday, we saw people that we didn't know coming through our doors. And they were generally interested in, so what do you guys do here? Right? We had our doors open for the thrift store. But once they came into the building, they said, oh, what does the rest of the building do? So I took them on tours, and people were saying, hey, I could do this. How many hours a week do you need? Oh, my daughter is working in childhood education right now, but she lives in Vermont, and she'll be moving to Auburn in a few weeks. Excuse me, and I think she would be really, really great in the art room.
And she was.
And
she was. She hung out with those kids that were painting tables.
And so the volunteerism came to us on that day. It just filled our hearts. It just filled our hearts. So we're certainly looking for volunteers, people who could teach children or youth financial literacy. Again, art, music, horticulture. We have a horticulture room that's really amazing. We're hoping to be able to teach kids the joy of having their hands in dirt, watching a plant start from seed. And then once it becomes a seedling, well, what do we do with it after that? We'll plant it outside. So we have a lot of
our nutrition program too,
and that's part of our nutrition, indeed.
Yeah.
So our kids on youth group night, which is Wednesday, our kids are cooking dinner. they're setting the table for dinner. They're sitting together for dinner, and this is stuff that these are
It
traits.
didn't go so
that-
well at the beginning, just so you know.
They're not
We're
doing
not
that at
used
home.
to these kind of
right?
things.
They're not doing that at home. So
Right. So maybe
just the most basic skills
Yeah.
is what we're teaching the kids. And then our youth work mentorship program, which is the kids making a product, which is T-shirts and sweatshirts, making the product, understanding inventory, sales. Yeah,
Wow.
they're really, really doing awesome. We're teaching them a lot of skills.
So right now, the Work Mentor program is basically the T-shirt making, and there are opportunities for kids to work in the thrift store as well. We would love to expand that into a whole lot more. So we have a whole garage that could be made into a woodworking shop. I would love that. Maybe in the summer we can look at doing lawn care for other kids, because we really want to provide opportunities within skill sets. So, for instance, we have the neighbor's kid that practically lives at the building, and we build things together. He made the planters that are out front of the building. And then another kid came in, and I put him in front of his saw, and the second it made a noise, he jumped. I'm like, this isn't yours. This isn't
the thing for you.
This isn't for you. Correct.
Yeah.
You go set up the cameras in the thrift store, and he did a beautiful job at
There
that.
you go. Yeah.
So
Figuring out where they fit in,
where
right?
they fit. And
Yeah.
the thing is, we have a place where they can fit, and we have opportunity to grow programs as volunteers come in, and as the dollars to convert the garage into a woodwork shop come in. Those are very real things. And of course, there are also very real things like the building needs a new roof. Roofs cost about $70,000. So, there's those kind of things as well, which, Gisele alluded to is that we have been blessed by people giving. But as building maintenance keeps coming, and, things like elevators that need fixed come in at $500 a pop. Those are real things. So there is the excitement of all that can happen, and then there's the reality of
How to pay for it.
Well, the operational costs are real, right? Now we're at $10,000 a month is our operational cost. That includes, a huge CMP bill.
All the things you're doing in
else get
there.
one of
Yeah.
Nobody loves to pay that. But so we have now launched a 100 Friends of Salt and Light campaign. So right now we're seeking 100 people to donate on a recurring monthly basis $100. Wow. And when we can get 100 people donating monthly $100, we will have our operational costs covered every single month.
and then donations go to those other things,
Right.
which are great.
Precisely.
Yeah, the enrichment. Yeah.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yep.
So within Salt and Light Community Center is the Lighthouse Shoppe Thrift Store.
That's correct.
Yeah,
so
tell us
cool.
about that.
Oh, it's such a cool thing. So you have to know that a lot of our rooms are dedicated and put together by people that are in memory of other people. So the Lighthouse Thrift Store is actually in memory of my sister's mother-in-law, who served in a compassionate ministry, ran a free thrift store for a good portion of her life. And so my sister put this room together. It's 2 rooms. The front room has clothing for men, adults, and children. Lots of brand new stuff donated on a regular basis. So we have a lot of beautiful stuff in there. And then the back room is more like decorative and home goods and things like that. So that room is dedicated in memory of Nancy Getchell. The kitchen, for instance, is donated in memory of my son, who was a cook and lost his life to addiction 10 years ago, and really was kind of the spearhead behind a lot of the work that we do of wanting to prevent kids getting there. But on the other side of that, if you're already there, we want to help you get out. So a lot of addiction recovery work will happen at our building as well, or prevention, hopefully.
And the music room is also dedicated.
Yes, and the music room is dedicated. I had another dear friend who lost a son who was a musician, and they just were having a real hard time healing from that. Amazingly, when you serve and put yourself out there, healing starts, and that's really what happened. They redid the room. It's beautiful. We can offer free lessons for kids in the community, and it was healing for them in the process. And that's the way it is. A lot of times we have women from Waymaker come in and help with the supper prep, and they're in recovery as well. And the part of recovery is serving. It really gets you outside of yourself a lot. So you asked about the thrift store, and we kind of went everywhere. Right now, our thrift store is open on Saturdays from 10:30 to 2:30. Maybe expanded hours, but that comes back to when we have volunteers to do that. We will expand the hours, but for right now, it's a great source of income to help us sustain the building. And it's kind of fun. You meet, and if you come in and shop, you can go in the kitchen and grab some coffee and sit and talk and hang out.
It's such a nice thing that you're offering, just an option for people to just sit and have a cup of coffee someplace warm and have conversation and community too.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's what we discovered on Saturday when we opened our doors. People were filtering in and out of the thrift store and then went into our kitchen and sat.
Yeah.
And so there were seniors sitting with kids. There were single mothers sitting with single mothers. You could just see that happening. It was just such a joy.
Making connections.
Yeah, indeed.
So I assume you're looking for donations for the thrift store?
Yes, we are.
We are. Of course, we have to. We have small spaces, so we have to be careful what we take. We can't take big furniture. We can't take, but gently used or new clothing we take. We love that. And then the smaller home goods, so we can. It is truly not a huge space, so cooking items or decorative items or things like that. We do offer some blankets and things like that, but we absolutely are looking for items because as items sell, we have to restock those shelves.
As the new year comes, I think a lot of people go through their stuff and say, I don't need this anymore, or I haven't used this in so long, so it's a good opportunity to bring those unused items to you.
That's
Indeed.
correct.
You can
Those
put them
things
to
we
good
were sure we
use.
needed but didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and
They can be delivered to 29 Hampshire Street on Saturdays when the thrift store is open.
Okay. Yeah. And if those items are necessary for your kitchen or for something else in the building, is that okay as a donation as well?
It is, yes. We've gotten some beautiful, we just got a brand new Ninja blender come in, which my grandson was making smoothies in on Tuesday.
That's great.
So, yeah. And it gives the kids the opportunity for those things. We had a brand new air fryer donated, so that was used there as well. And then, if it's something we really can't use, we do have a break room upstairs that's stocked with those items as well.
Nice.
And then we'll sell them if we do. But if we can use them, we will use them because obviously that defrays costs.
Sure.
So just so you know.
Yes. In listening to you guys talk about the programming as a parent of he's not a child anymore, he's in his 20s, but what I've noticed with him and with other school-age kids is that a lot of the stuff that you're talking about teaching is life skills that kids used to learn in school.
Precisely.
We used to have a home ec, they used to call it, or woodworking, or financial planning, where, we would learn how to balance our checkbooks and all of those things, and music. And as the budgets become tighter and tighter in school systems, we see a lot of those programmings just sort of being cut out. And I think as somebody who watched their kids struggle to learn how to do those things from me, because teaching your kid how to do some things is really hard.
It's not always easy.
It's kind of hard, So knowing that there is a place where kids can go to get those skills it's so reaffirming to me that we're on the right track. And this program was going to be super helpful for a lot of the local community
thank you for
kids.
summarizing that, Sarah, by the way. Right.
And that prompted in my mind that we have a beautiful space for homeschoolers to come in and use.
Oh, cool.
Which is something we would love. It's just an awesome space that can a whole world of things. So if you run a homeschool group and are interested in a space, we have that space.
Wow, you just have everything.
I was a homeschooler, so and ran homeschool co-ops. So I recognize the value in that, and the place to cook, the place to go do art, the place. So sometimes to just run around the gym.
Yeah, and it's sometimes so much easier for kids to learn outside of home.
Yes,
as a homeschooler, going out and learning.
Indeed.
Outside of your actual living space.
Right. Homeschooling to me was to wake up in the morning and say, this is going to be a great day. And then the kids got up.
Just distractions of all of the things in the house.
And the reality of this being a great day
yeah.
was not real.
Take a break. Leave the house. Go to Salt and Light Community.
That's right. That's right. And even if you're just a homeschooler, but not in a homeschool group, we still have space where kids can run around and walk on a treadmill or whatever it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think to go off of what Sarah was saying too, not only do you guys give space for them to learn all these life skills, but I feel like it's also really amazing that you are setting kids up to find what they like so young and where they can kind of excel in, and I like that too.
Not having a music class at school and then finding it with you guys and learning, I'm actually really good at piano or whatever it is. That's
or like
a really
you said, that kid with not in the workshop, but he was great with the cameras. It's
Yep. And when he walked into the store, he checked them immediately.
yeah.
This is my thing. Yeah.
How the camera's working. I'm like, well, they're working great. They're doing just what they're supposed to do.
Very cool.
Darlene and Gisele, is there anything else about Salt and Light that you would like our listeners to know?
What I would like people to really know is that we want to show you around, because until you see it, you just don't get it. And when we try to tell people where it is, they're like, I don't know where that is. We kind of just like blend into our background, and you can't find us. So we do have some signage on the door, but really we would love to have conversations with you. We would love for you to come and visit. We would love for ideas. We love to partner with organizations that are doing like-minded work. So all of that is just a big open door to say, come and see what is happening in our own neighborhood.
Indeed, touring the facility really is impactful for people who don't know what we're doing. So much like Darlene said, I would encourage everybody who is listening to give us a call or send us a message on Facebook. We could certainly arrange that time for you. You can find us on Facebook at Salt and Light Community Center, and our website is saltandlightcommunitycenter.org. On our website, you could click on About. You'll see what we're all about. We also have a video there, a professional video that was produced for us to use on social media, and you'll get a sense of what we're all about. Also, on our website, you can find the 100 Friends giving campaign. Again, we're looking for 100 people to commit $100 to us on a monthly basis so that we can meet our operational expenses.
And there's also a link for volunteers.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And there's a calendar, too, so people can see what's up
Indeed.
and coming.
Yeah, you'll always know what's going on the calendar on the website.
Did you want to mention the Christmas trees?
Oh, I did, yes. So we had a beautiful donation of Christmas trees that are free. So if there is anyone, if you need a Christmas tree or know someone that does, they are just lined up on our fence. They were standing up. I think the wind blew them down, so I'll go stand them up again. But it says free trees, and I don't know, there's probably 8 or 9 of them left. So if anyone wants a free Christmas tree or knows someone who's just going without, we would love you to come grab one at 29 Hampshire Street in Auburn.
Make it a festive time of year.
Indeed.
If you can.
Next year marks 30 years of Uncle Andy's Digest. What started as a beloved print publication has grown into Lydia Media, a full-service marketing partner helping local businesses thrive. From LA Metro Magazine and the Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast to social media management, website design, and advertising across all platforms, we've got your marketing needs covered. If you're a business making a difference in our community, let's connect. Lydia Media is here to tell your story and help you grow. Lydia Media, in business, for business. Learn more at lydiamediallc.com.
And that leads us to our final segment of the show, which I'm sure you both remember. It's called 3 Random Questions, where we will each ask you a question that has nothing to do with Salt and Light Community Center. We're just trying to get to know you a little better as members of our community. Sound good?
Awesome.
All right.
Let's go.
Who wants to go first?
Let's go.
Gisele?
Yeah, I'm the adventurous
She's ready
one.
to volunteer.
Gisele is going first. Gisele, what are you most looking forward to in 2026?
What I'm most looking forward to in 2026 is I'm going to Disney in Florida in January for the first time in my life. So everybody's telling me when you get to the park, you need to buy Mickey ears and just wear your Mickey ears all the time. Yeah. I want to wear the mini bow.
There you
can.
Oh, on my head. That's
You
what
can.
I want to wear.
Yeah.
But at
have it.
65 years old, I'm going to be at Disney for the very first time in my life in January. That's what I'm looking
But
forward
if you
to.
buy them on Amazon before you go, they're much cheaper. just
Cheaper.
so you know.
Anything outside of the park you can
Right.
do. Please
There
do.
you go.
Yay!
Just to breathe. I think they charge to breathe
Right.
at Disney.
It's fun. It's so fun.
Yep.
Well, I think you'll have a good
Yep.
time.
I went with my granddaughter last year. She did a gymnastics performance there.
Oh,
So it was my second trip there, but it really is. You never see it all. So
Yeah.
fun.
Darlene?
okay, so you're going to know how nerdy I am now.
That's the whole point of these questions, to learn more.
All right, so I love the old shows like Andy Griffith and Little House on the Prairie and Bewitched and all of that.
Me too.
All right, so the other day this new show came out, which was terrible, called Mayberry Man. It was really a terrible show. But what I found out is that they have Mayberry Days in North Carolina in September, which happens to be our anniversary and my birthday week, which we go away every year.
And it's beautiful in North Carolina in September.
That's correct. So we are going to Mayberry Days in North Carolina.
I want to come.
I also found out, and I haven't verified yet, but apparently in New York, where they filmed that Christmas show that's Bedford Falls. What's the name of the show? I can't even think of it.
Oh, It's a Wonderful
It's a
Life.
Wonderful
It's a Wonderful
Life.
Life. Yeah. Apparently, that's a real town that got bought out, and every
Totally.
Christmas they turn it back into Bedford Falls, which I just found out. So that's now on my list. All right.
Okay, for next year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because it's too late.
Too late for this year, but
For next year. Ugh, I want to go to that.
All right. JC.
All right. Who is your biggest role model?
I'm going to have to say my dad. My dad was a nerd, too. He was this brilliant man that always played dumb, so you didn't really know all of these.
One of those.
He really was, but he was just a man of integrity who absolutely lived what he said and never wavered from that. He served people with passion forever. He was willing to just give and give and give. And although he drove me crazy because he really was quite nerdy, to look back at it and see the reality of who he was and his character, he was a great role model.
Mine is nerdy too. He's a huge Star Trek fan, like true nerdy. But all the same things you just said about yours are true of mine.
Yeah, I remember going to the hospital with him when he was gallbladder surgery or something. So his name is Donald Green. He wore all green, and everybody in the hospital knew. Well, my name is Mr. Green, and I'm wearing that kind of nerdy, you know.
That's pretty nerdy.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Pretty nerdy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, oh, Dad, just don't talk, okay?
The kids would say cringy.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
they used to say cringy.
Yes. Yep.
I'm going to say Julia Child.
Oh.
I'm going to say Julia Child. I remember watching her on PBS and watching her in black and white. And she seemed to me at that time, and I was probably, 3 or 4 or 5 years old, she seemed extremely awkward and somebody that you would normally not see in front of a television camera. Right. So she was exceptionally tall for a woman. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, Julia, not particularly attractive, but she just really pulled it off. And what you could see in her is that her passion came through the camera, despite the fact that she was awkward to look at, and it was in black and white.
A little awkward to listen to.
And awkward to
Her
listen
voice
to.
was odd. Yes, it was.
So in my life, the impact that she had on me is that whenever I feel awkward, or I feel like I might look like I don't know what I'm talking about or what I'm doing, I think about Julia Child because it didn't matter to her. Yeah. It didn't matter to her. And so when I see her now, obviously she's deceased, but when I see her programming now, I could still see, it reminds me of when I was a little girl, I could still see that passion coming through the awkwardness. Yeah. And you're right, she's not particularly pleasant to listen to. But what she's accomplished in her life,
What a great answer.
is pretty extraordinary. Yeah. So when I feel awkward, I think about Julia Child.
I love that. Oh. She had none of the qualities you're looking for.
Precisely.
To put somebody on TV, but she made it. She made it all work.
Yep.
And shout out to the producers who could see that.
They rocked it.
Right, that she had something special.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll start with Gisele this time. If you were a kitchen appliance, what would you be and why?
I would be a cast iron skillet.
Oh. And why?
Because it's multi-use, right? You could cook something soft and tender like an omelet in a cast iron skillet, or you can sear the best filet mignon in that cast iron skillet. It's diverse. It's flexible. It's a multi-use. That's it would be a cast iron skillet.
Okay.
That was easy for me to answer.
Not an appliance.
Well, I wish.
But
I wish
I accept.
my oldest girlfriend, we're celebrating, Claire and I are celebrating 56 years of friendship this year. So we've known each other forever. She is the queen of small appliances. So when you walk into her kitchen, the counter is filled with Ninja this.
Oh my gosh, that's my nightmare.
She's the queen of small appliances, and I am not.
No.
I don't have a microwave. I don't have a toaster oven. I just do everything in a cast iron skillet.
Wow.
I don't have an electric can opener. I don't have small
accept.
appliances.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, good answer. Good answer. And Darlene?
Oh, this one's easy for me too. It's a blender.
A blender?
I just throw everything in there.
Yeah.
Blend it all up. It's somewhere it comes out.
Yeah. All right. A blender.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just put it all in there. Whatever it is, throw it in.
Throw it in. Make a smoothie. Make a margarita. Make a soup. It's all there.
Yes, my grandchildren used to make garden smoothies. They weren't so good.
Oh.
They had like daylilies and mint and cherry.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Not a great
That's
smoothie.
a garden
but, you
smoothie.
got to try, right?
Wow. No.
Whatever.
No.
Sarah's not having it.
I'm not in it.
Well, my kids do these kind of things. Someone asked me, Bryce, I had to bribe him to get his picture taken with Santa the other day. He's like, only if you make a cup of cocoa. I'm like, depends on what you're putting in it. Because my son made me a chocolate milkshake with pickle juice in it. So,
Oh.
that was not fantastic.
What is it with kids and the pickles right now?
I know.
I don't get it.
So, yeah.
Are you familiar with our positivity pickle?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
I
check
did
this
see a
out.
pickle here,
Yeah.
but...
You're the pickle in the sandwich of life.
Oh, that's very cool.
You relish every moment.
I love that one.
Brine and shine.
Brine and shine. One more?
Because of the pickle.
Because it's a pickle.
Yeah.
Keep rocking it.
Thank you,
That's-
pickle.
That's our positivity
That is
pickle,
so
everyone.
cool.
I
was
think
a
everyone
gift.
needs a positive pickle. That's
Yes.
cool.
The owners of Morris's, by the way, are dear friends of mine. So when they started, when Cody and James started brining, making pickles, and I said, dudes, I can't believe you're going into the pickle business. And they go, yeah, we're doing it.
I love their pickles. Their
Pickles are the
mustard
best.
pickles
That's my favorite.
take me back to my childhood because my grandfather used to make me those same pickles. They taste just like his pickles. It's crazy. They're so good.
They're rocking it over there.
Yeah. Yep. I love them. And you can get them out at Wallingford's, which is so you don't have to go all the way up to,
Yeah, we
was it
just talked about
Vassalboro or they're like up there. Right?
Waldoboro.
Waldoboro. Good stuff.
Darlene and Gisele, thank you so much for your
It was
time
such a
today.
pleasure. Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
guys.
We love
having
having
us
you
over
guys
again.
in, and congratulations on
Yeah,
your
thank you.
success.
Yeah, welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, thank you.
Our
We're in the hood.
neighbors.
Our
Come
neighbors.
visit us.
I will.
Please come visit us.
Yes.
We'd love to see you.
If you would like more information on Salt and Light, you can go online to saltandlightcommunitycenter.org. Thanks to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com.
Have a great day. And remember, don't bite your cat. And I will say I have bitten my cat.